Hello, 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 hello. Hi guys, just working on setting a couple things up. There's some things that it won't let me um take care of while I'm not live. So, bear with me for a second. Hold on, I gotta All right, set that up. Um Gonna just post on Instagram really quick that we're live. Okay. Hello, hello. Okay. I'm gonna put this here, full screen that. Oh, thank you so much, NF Cubing. I really appreciate that. Alright, looks like everything is looking solid. Yeah, so we're gonna open these up and see what they're like today. Let me see if I can get the camera a little bit closer for you guys so you can see it a little bit better. You see how that works out. Yeah, okay. I think I like that camera angle better. Which one do you guys want to see open first? We got the Vin V2 or the Super Oolong? You want the Super first? Okay, first person said Super, so we'll go with the Super. Alright, so we're going to bust the Super Oolong open here. I think this is going to be really cool. Vin first. Everybody's saying Super, so we're going to go with the Super. Thank you so much, NF Cubing. Really appreciate that. Alright. Let me turn down my music really quick. It's kind of loud. Oh, it sounds like you you guys want to see a 1 through 12 live stream, don't you? Okay, so the bag. I still think the packaging for these is insane. Now this box I've seen people have trouble with, so let's. That doesn't seem that hard. Okay, here's the cube. And the accessories box. I mean, okay, this box is cool, but it seems like a bit much. Right? Like it's. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, NF Cubing. I really appreciate that. Welcome. I can get you into the. Oh, there is stuff in here. Into the members only Discord slot. Oh. Oh, what is all this? Spring conversion kit? Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to change it to springs, but. Because I'm okay with maglev. Make sure I don't lose anything. Be very careful here. Okay. Let's pop open the cube. Oh, it's sticky. It's a little sticky. Okay. Let's do some first turns. Whoa. Whoa. To go to the Discord, there should be a link in my channel's description, like on the channel page. And then once you're in there, if you DM me, I can add you to the members only chat. Whoa. That feels really good. I like how snappy the magnets feel. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but like, they're incredibly snappy on the corners. I actually really like that. What setting is that at? That looks like setting 3. Not sure. Let me take a look at the manual here just to see kind of like how to adjust this. It'll tell me like what is what, or not. Okay, it doesn't tell you like what settings are higher, I guess. So we're still at. I don't know. But out of the box, I kind of really like how it feels. Okay. I think how I'm going to do this is I'm going to open up everything, right? And then after that, I'll set everything up, and then we'll do some solves on both. And I think that'll be a good plan for the stream. I have to keep all of this stuff because I'm going to do reviews. So I got to keep all the tools and cubes and boxes and stuff. I'll set those over there, and the garbage can go over there somewhere. Alright. So we'll set this to the side for now. Now we're going to open the VIN. And then, yeah, we'll set these up. We'll do some solves. We'll kind of get some first impressions. Now, the VIN's going to be interesting. I chose to get the Surge version. I know a lot of people got the Apex version, but I'm pretty convinced that out of the 3, I'm going to like the Surge the best, because the Surge is the closest equivalent to the Aosu V7. It's the closest to the double track, if you look at the magnet schemes of them all. Let me see. I got number 224. Bro, that's the lowest number I've ever gotten on a cube. Heck yeah. That's what you get for ordering the version that everybody else is buying. That's so neat. That's definitely the lowest number. I got a GAN 11 and 13 last week to finish off my like modern GAN flagship collection, and I got like number 1,000,000 or whatever. Okay, classic VIN bag, adjustment tool, manual. I'm not worried about most of that stuff. Get to 10s. You really want to see that 1 through 12 live stream. That live stream is going to be a couple hours for sure, because I think the 12x12 took me like 35 minutes, something like that. So that'd be a long one. Alright, let's get this box out of the way. Cube. I think I would have liked it if this cube came with a hard shell box. Not gonna lie. Like, that's becoming standard. I mean, even the new Moyu 6x6 came with a hard shell box. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. Also, really quick, how's my audio quality? Like, how's my voice? Whoa. Okay. Hello, Polonium. Welcome in. Welcome in. Whoa. Interesting. Whoa, okay. Audio's good? Okay, perfect. What in the world is that? What? Bro, what? There's like... Is that... It looks like there's either sparkles or air bubbles inside of the UV coating on the red, the green, and the blue side. Bro, this cube is weird. Hold on a second. Where's my... Yo, this is like... half a millimeter smaller than the Aosu V7. It's tiny. I feel it. I feel it. What? I mean, if there is really something wrong with it, I can always, you know. But whoa, it's slightly smaller than the Aosu. That's crazy. What? I don't hate it. It's definitely, it feels a little locky, maybe slightly. What's the word? I don't want to say cheap, even though it is cheaper. It reminds me a lot of. It reminds me more of the 5x5 than the old 4x4. And it's interesting because it looks like it took some inspiration from the Aosu V7 as well. It's got like some rounded pieces here. It feels like it's it's hard to describe how it feels. It feels like it's maybe a little unstable, but like so far not terrible. I guess the best way to find out would be to set it up and do some solves on it. So I guess that's what we'll do. We'll set these both up. My setup is very basic. Very, very basic. We're going to do both angstroms in each one, and that's it. That's it. That's all we're going to do. And we're going to try that out. I don't know if I'll have to tension either. I might have to tighten the super Oolong. Whoa. Almost launched the applicator. I did get some angstroms in some syringes, which will be nice, but I want to finish off my what I have first. So we'll put a little bit of Gravitas Highmarv and Dignitas in here, and we'll get those worked in. I don't really use too much DNM, to be honest. Occasionally, if I really, really need to speed something up, but I haven't in a while. I find the balance of control and speed that I get from both angstroms to be pretty solid, so I haven't been using DNM in many of my cubes. I've just been using angstroms. Okay, let's mix this in. Nice and good. Okay, now we have to put Dignitas in there. Oh, Rush? No, I honestly, I haven't used like any fast lubes in my cubes lately. I did put a tiny bit of DNM in my Hong today because I was rewatching the Cubicle review of the Hong, and I was like, come on, his looks so much better than mine. I got to try to make mine better. I give up pretty quick, but it's one of those cubes where I tried to put a little bit of DNM in it because it doesn't need slower lube. You know what I'm saying? Like, that cube just really doesn't need any slower lubes in it. So we're going to put a little bit more on the other side too, and then break it in, and we should be good to go. Try to get it all over the place in there. And just do a bunch of turns. And then we'll do the same thing with the 4x4, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, very simple setup. Nothing crazy. Okay. Actually, it feels tight enough to... I mean, I'm not good at cube, but I don't hate how it feels already. And this is a lube setup that does take some breaking in too. Like, it's not going to be... You have to do like 10-15 solves, and it will get pretty fast, but you have to do those solves first. Okay, so now the 4x4, we'll set that up, and then we'll start solving. So we're just going to put some in this as well. Just get it all up in there. And then I'll put a little bit on the other side as well. Yo, what's up? One Up Cubing? How you doing? Welcome in. We out here. We trying some new cubes today. There's still some on the applicator. I'll just put it in there. Whatever. Okay, we'll start mixing this around. Oh, this is gonna take a second. I gotta put a little bit on the inners as well. On the inner layer there. So let me just... Okay, let me just mix this in, and then we'll get some Dignitas in there, and we will be all set up, at least for what I'm setting up. It almost feels like the 4x4 could maybe use a tiny bit of honey, like deep inside the puzzle, but I don't think I'm going to do that. If you guys haven't tried FC Honey, that lube is amazing if you really need to slow your cube down. I use it in my GAN 16, and I love it. Okay, let's get some of this in there too. And then we should be good to go and do some solves. I have done like 2 solves today, and both of them were 7x7. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of warm up. This is the Surge version, because I think that I'm gonna like this one the best because it's the equivalent of the Aosu triple or double track, and I like the double track. I'm not a fan of the triple track, so I thought I would go with this and try this one. Because I think the other version it'd be too maybe too many magnets for me. So yeah, I decided to try this one, and we'll see how it goes. Gotta break all this in, so it still feels a little right now. It feels kind of unstable. I bet you it probably needs a good amount of break-in like the 5x5 did, but... Okay, let me just solve this really quick so it's in a solved state, and then we're going to start doing some solves on the Super Oolong first. Ugh. I mean, I guess that kind of worked out. Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure why I did the insert like that when it was simple. You guys like my meh 4x4 skills? I hate 4x4. I could have... Pair selection was meh. Oh god. Okay, so I have some catching between the inner and outer layer that I don't necessarily like. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get the timer out. We're gonna start with the Super Oolong though. I don't know if you guys can see the display there, but you know I have. Oh, actually, I have to set my CS timer up to typing because I had to disconnect the stack mat to do the Rubik's display here. Okay. I mean, I'm not good at 3x3, so I don't like this at all, but... Okay, okay. A little locky. I think I just did that. Yeah, okay. A little locky first couple solves. We gotta break in the lube though too and decide from there. I always lube puzzles first before I adjust. Okay. Hmm. Okay, somehow I messed up that blue cross piece. Ugh. It feels sluggish, but I don't think it's... Oh, I put that time in wrong. Hold on. But it doesn't feel like a setup thing. I think we're just gonna have to try to break in the loop. I think that's the biggest, because I know this loop combo is good once it's broken in. I just gotta break it in. Okay. That was wrong. Yep. I felt it. Ew, a 20-second solve. That's disgusting. That was bad. Okay, so what I'm thinking is maybe the magnets are too strong on the edges too, actually. So we're just going to adjust these. It's on setting 3. Is 4 stronger? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, so it feels like the lower the number, the stronger it is. Thank you so much to everybody who's liked the stream. I really appreciate that. Okay, so let's try 6. 5, 6. 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay, yeah, those magnets are definitely weaker. So the higher the number, the weaker the magnets. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Isn't this so much fun? Oh, there's some lube in there. How big are my hands? I wear an extra large glove, if that helps you. Okay, that already feels better. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, that feels better. I mean, it's not like a crazy good time or anything. But the cube feels better. Oh, terrible PLO recognition. That looks so small. Okay. Sheesh. I can't get below a 14, apparently. Okay. What do we see here? I actually see a lot of things. Hello, welcome in. Too bad one of those things that I saw wasn't first pair. I mean, with a T-perm though, I'll take it. Easy last layer case. How you doing, Leon? Welcome in. We're trying out the Super Along today, and the Vin 4x4, the new one. It's interesting. Okay, so hello, Slow and Solved. Ooh, a 10.84. Okay. You should try a solve with untimed inspection. Yeah, I'm not really timing my inspection that much though right now. I'm just so hyped for the VIN. We'll see how it is. So far I'm not. My first impressions aren't great, but I haven't worked in the lube or anything yet. Oh man, I built that pair and then messed up when I went to insert it. That's depressing. 13.35. If I was to guess how much my cube collection is and how much of it is clocks, hard to say because a lot of puzzles I picked up like from people like on Facebook Marketplace and stuff to save money. So I don't know exactly how much the whole collection's worth. I'd have to guess a couple grand, I would say. And there's a pretty solid amount of clocks. Oh. I had the pair, but I did it wrong. Ew. But yeah, no, there's a good amount of cubes in here. But yeah, there are a lot of things that I did not pay full price for. So that really helps. So there's a pair here. But is it worth doing anything with it? Maybe. There's only one way to find out. That's our face. How's school? How much money would it be alone worth in clocks? Sheesh. Almost $1,000 if you think about the fact that I paid $300 for the pink and blue clock. I'm gonna guess. Can you stop? The cord is literally weighing it down and pulling it. $5 for all my clocks. I'm good. Yeah, school is good. Not quite busy yet, but I'm going to get busy with some final projects pretty soon. $12.72. Yeah, no, there's some money in the clocks. I would say like the Pinkin, some of the clocks are like irreplaceable to me though. Like the fat clock, you need to buy how many was it? You need to buy 4 clocks to even build that clock. So like That clock is irreplaceable to me. Or was it 5? Did I say 4? I think it's 5 clocks, actually. You need 5 different clocks to build that one. What am I doing, bro? Oh my god, bro. What are you doing? Learn how to solve better. Sheesh. I don't actually know what's going on with this one. The solve is just bad. Oh, Lord. 1882. Ew. Okay. If I turn on the fan at the lowest setting, how loud? If you guys can hear my fan really loud, let me know. But it is hot in here. Yeah, it is a little crazy, but I like it. Yeah, it's really hot in my apartment in the office where I do this stuff because I don't actually control the temperature of our heat. The landlord does. And it's just hot. That's it. Did I get the new QView clocks? I would like to get some of them. They're expensive. But they're interesting for sure. I would love to get them so I can learn how to solve them. Well, I mean, they're probably not hard to solve, but they look so cool. Like, I definitely do want to get one, but... Very quiet. Okay, good, because I'm, like, dying in here from the heat. I mean, so far, I'm not hating this. I think it's still we're still breaking it in, but so far it feels pretty good, I would say. It's not bad at all. $11.46. I definitely got to do some two-sided PLR recognition. But that solve felt pretty good. Like the loop combo that I used, it makes the cube feel very controllable, but it doesn't sacrifice too much speed to do so. This solve is cooked already. Yo, welcome in, Jonah. How you doing? Oh, I know this alg. Actually, I mean, I know all of the PLLs, but I freaked out for a second before I did it. Huh. Okay, yeah. So definitely still gotta fix some of my... Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's slow roll this one. Okay. That's one of the newer algs that I have swapped to, so sometimes I get to it and I still, like, have an aneurysm. Yeah, you guys could probably tell. Some of my pair solutions and selection needs some work still. Those are some of the things that I'm practicing over the next couple months. It's a work in progress. Hello, Min Park. Oh, +2. Oh no. I'm still putting it. There's no rules in street cubing. It's going in as a regular solve. I don't care. Thank you everybody who liked the stream again. Really appreciate that. Okay. Oh, I wish that my solution for that pair was better. I'm guessing, is that correct? Yes, 12.57. Sometimes I guess what PLL it is, and I hopefully that I guess it's right. No penalties at home. Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Like if I'm racing somebody like online, I'll do penalties because I feel like that's fair. But like if I'm just solving by myself, I don't care too much about penalties because like it's practice. $11.51. Okay, I mean my times aren't terrible. My mean is 14.43 though, which is bad. So solving while you're streaming is definitely harder though, because like I'm focused on quite a few things, not just the cube. So not necessarily like an excuse for being bad, but like also an excuse for being bad. 11.83. If you want to be good, just be good. Yeah. Some of us, it's not that easy. Okay. So. $12.08. Okay, there's our best average of 5. $12.16. Jump scare. I'm sorry, guys. Man's gotta eat. Dude, actually, life sucks right now. Speaking of food, I can't eat anything right now, and it blows. I had a tooth pulled. They yoinked it right out of my head on Tuesday. My dinner last night was a bowl of mashed potatoes. My lunch, a bowl of yogurt. My lunch / dinner today, a bowl of applesauce. Like a lot of each. I mean, eating a lot of each of these things, but I'm not having a good time. I miss pizza. I was watching a hockey game last night and saw an ad for Domino's and was like genuinely depressed a little bit because I was like, I can't eat it. Like even if I ordered it, it would just sit in my fridge because I can't eat it. It was really depressing. How am I talking? It's fine. It's not like today. It's day 3, so like it's sore and a little swollen still, but like I can do a lot. I'm back to like mostly regular habits. The only thing that's different is what I'm eating yet hasn't gotten better. Are you kidding me? I finished F2L at like 5 seconds, but I just blundered. Yeah, I just have to watch what I'm eating still. Other than that, like I'm back to work today. I did take a day off of work because like I had the sick time and I was like, why not? Oh, damn, DNF. Oh, pardon my French. That was the thware. Bad. Bad. It was like the least bad swear. I have to know what's my favorite type of cheese. Cheese! I like mozzarella, and not because that's the cheese that goes on pizza, but because like mozzarella like actually just tastes good. Yeah, big fan of Mott's. Okay. So I have a pair, a preservable pair too. Was it worth it? I don't know, but we did it. Come on. 1362. Finally, someone who knows more than one type of cheese. I know a lot of cheeses. Another one of my favorites, not because I necessarily like it, but because it's funky, is Limburger cheese. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that. Well, I mean, it's not bad, but like, okay, so it smells like absolute death, but it tastes pretty decent. So that's an interesting one for sure. Let's see. I don't know what. I should just stop using inspection on that. Blue cheese? No, blue cheese doesn't smell bad, though. Nah, Limburger will, like, make people gag. It smells absolutely disgusting. Like, oh, it really does. It smells so bad. But it's a pretty tasty cheese, if you ask me. Hello, there it is. France, Switzerland, Netherlands, etc. What about them? Okay. A lot of these scrambles have like pears, but I'm not good enough. Okay, so that pear, like, I predicted that it would be together properly, but I did not predict that it would be together incorrectly. I don't remember what that was. We're just gonna say it was a B. Okay. Guys, I guess we're gonna have to make some members only content now. Now that we have more members, I think I'm gonna make some members only content. And maybe do like some members get to see them first content too. Now that we have more members. Because for a while there, my only member was my mom. Thank you for the support, Mom, if you're seeing this. But now that we have more, like, cubing peeps, if that makes sense, I think it's worth it to maybe do some members-only content. I keep starting inspection with the keyboard just because, like, habit, I guess, but like I'm not actually using it. Actually, I did it again. There we go. I can undo it though with spacebar again. Okay. Come on, don't mess. We're gonna mess up last layer, aren't we? Yeah, last layer. I think I need a lot of work, but. I mean, I definitely need to work on some solutions for F2L, but last layer, like, that definitely needs work. Stop starting inspection. You're not inspecting nothing, clearly. You're solving shows. Oh, sheesh. Imagine putting the pair in the wrong slot. Couldn't be me. Okay, so hold on. I haven't even looked at this yet. What is stock settings for this? Three and 3 is your stock settings for this. I kinda like it on stock settings with the angstroms. And it's got maglev in it, right? So like that's crazy because my maglev V11s, I had to slow down a lot. I like them, but I definitely had to slow them down. But like this, I don't feel the need to slow down at all. I like it. This cube might have just ended my GAN era. My GAN era might have only lasted like 3 weeks. I've been using the GAN 12, GAN 12, 16, and 13, and V100 like the last week. But I think this cube might end my GAN era because I have to go back to MoU now. Oh, where is it? Sorry, GAN, but MoU has got my heart again with another release. Oh, I messed up that G-perm so bad. Try it again. There we go. We're just going to forget that solve happened, and I'll just go new scramble. Call me a cheater. Oh my god, stop it. You're not even inspecting anything. Silly goose. Okay, let's see. Let's see. It's gonna be bad anyways, so who cares? Too many rotations in my F2L. Oh, +2. Owie. What time is it? It's already 5:48. We're going to have to switch to 4x4 in a couple solves to try out the VIN. Because, like, we know that... I mean, this is a MoU cube. We know it's going to be pretty good, so... Some days I just want to add a MoU logo to my GAN's cube. What do I average on clock? Like between, I guess I would say between 8 and 10 seconds. I have an official 7, but let's switch to 4x4, guys. Final opinion on the Along. It's not bad. I like it. I think I'd still like the V11 better. I don't know. I'm going to compare the two in my review. And I'll probably compare it with like the Super Waylong too. But, okay. Time to do some shoddy 4x4 solves. Oh, I messed up parity. There we go. The V1 is better. A 56. Remember time that didn't happen. The V1, don't buy this, guys. Hold on, I don't want to be too hasty, but so far I am not impressed. Like, doing a full speed solve. Oh, see, the tough thing is like, what if I say it's bad now, but then I break it in and it ends up being, like, pretty decent? You know what I'm saying? Because there are some cubes like that where you have to break them in for them to be any good. Like, personally, I felt that way about the GAN 12. Like, once I broke it in, it was solid, but until I broke it in, I thought it was bad. So far, I'm not a fan of the magnets. They're, like, either not strong... I don't want to say they're not strong enough, but, like, the layers catch with each other very well. And that's bad. Where is it? Oh my gosh. It depends on which version of the V11. This is... I don't know how... I gotta give it a chance. I gotta give it a chance. Yeah, which V11 do you want to know the stats for? Because they're right over there on the shelf. I can just grab one. But I just need to know which one, because I have 4 different V11s. And each one is set up slightly differently than the other. $48.70. Let me catch up with chat. I use the Cubicle 8 mag. You want? Okay, let me pull out my 8 mag ball core. My 8 mag ball core is on 3 and 3, and then it's lubed with both Angstroms, the Ravnitas and Dignitas, and then a little bit of Rush. I would say it's between the 100 and the with the V100 and the Weilong. I wouldn't even question the Hudong in there. Personally, I would say Weilong as your main, V100 as your backup, or vice versa. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You could just take both with you. You know, on the color scheme for this, I don't mind the color scheme at all. I'm a big fan of the Vin 5x5. I picked it up all the time, and I still sometimes pick up my Vin V1 4x4. Do you have memories that feel like from when you were a child but feel too unrealistic or wild, so you question if they were in a dream or not? No, I don't have that problem. I do have memories from when I was a child. That's because the texture in this cube, you can't see it on camera, but it has like a matte texture internally that you have to wear down. The 5x5 was like that too. It's weird. I don't know if it's just like how they produce the cube or what, but it's odd for sure. However, the 5x5 I think was just a better product than this is too on top of that. Hold on. Oh no. I messed up parody. Garbage. Garbage. I don't know how I'm messing up parody. Like, the alg should be down. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's try again. 'Yeah. Hold on. Uh, 4360. Not bad for me. 10 warrior cheese. I hear a car alarm. There is, in fact, a car alarm going off. That's crazy that you can hear that. I think the window is open a little bit, so that makes sense, actually. I mean, hey, that cube's probably not bad for multi-blind. Like, it's not a terrible cube. I know some friends that do, like, they use a slightly higher end cube than that, but, like, that's probably a pretty solid cube for multi-blind, I feel like. Alright, whoever's car alarm's going off, if you could stop that, that would be great. Your boy's trying to live stream in here. Hey, 3744. What I wish I averaged all the time. Just get a couple Maylongs? Heck yeah, man. You like cheat keeps? Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Hey, the car alarm's gone. Ugh, why does it when I get a skip on 4x4, my brain, like, freaks out? Oh my gosh. 46.53. So my first average of 5 on this cube is a 46.28. There's just like, it feels like there's just something missing. Like it's something small, but if it was there, it would be good. Okay, hold on. Where's my cell phone? Let us go to the Cubicle app. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that the Cubicle has an app that you can download so you can buy cubes right in the app? If you go and use that app, you should use code FATROCK at checkout. Shameless plug, dude. Go use it. This is the event with corner mags. Yeah. Well, this is the Surge, right? So this one. Yeah, this one has core mags, just doesn't have the inner edge mags. The problem is, right, is this cube comes in, even the Surge version, right, it comes in at $31.99, right? But, like, you can get the Pi Cube double track matte for 34, and you can get the single track V7 for 19.99. So, like, I hate to say it, but, like, I think that the single track Aosu V7 is cheaper and probably better than this right now. I haven't completely broken this in yet, but my initial thoughts tell me that, like, probably just go with the V7. Because it feels. Where's that piece that I'm looking for? See, like, that was bad. Why did it do that? Like, I should be able to make that turn without it mucking up. Also, if you could insert your pieces correctly, that would make your solves better. Oh, come on. 53. Mostly what I can't get past is like for some reason, like when I go try to turn 2 layers, sometimes 3 will turn on, like, in that instance, like, I don't think that would happen on my Aosu. So, like, a layer is just catching, and I don't like it. Now, if my turning is really accurate, the cube is good, but also, like, some corner cuts, the cube just says no. And that is also, I think, an issue that I have so far. I haven't felt that the cube is terribly unstable yet. Because that's always a concern with 4x4 hardware, right? I don't know if I would say it's good yet. Huge pause during parody there for some reason. Now I'm, like, questioning my parody alg. You go to bed. Well, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate that. And I hope that you have a wonderful slumber. How fast is that? That sandiness isn't really, like, wearing down that fast either. So interesting. Also, another shameless plug. I don't know if you guys noticed the super chat goal, but the reward is going to be a 1x12 or 1 through 12 relay stream. So if that's something you're interested in seeing happen, that is how that will happen. Okay, so that works. But now we have to do this, insert that there, bring it back now, y'all. Take it back now, y'all. Alright, that parody felt pretty good. Like, I didn't get too nervous about messing that up. My mean so far with this cube is not great. Which is sad because, like, I mean, yeah, again, still breaking it in. I might try some drastic measures later, depending on how I feel, but How many subs do I need, like, in order to unlock that monetization feature? I think it's... I think that one's 500 too. The only thing that's 1,000 is ad revenue. Let's see. Okay. What am I doing? Where is it? There it is. Orange. Green. Come on. 4236. It's an interesting 4x4. It's a tiny 4x4. I'm just not convinced that it's even good. Okay. Where in the world? Oh, it's right in front of my face. That's nice. Ew. I'm sure I'd be better at 4x4 if I, like, actually practiced 4x4. +2. Depressing. It's interesting. That is for sure. More garbage 4x4. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Oh my gosh. My look ahead is so bad. I guess I could have used that as my opportunity to slice back. Depressing. Oh, okay. 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 I somehow saved my 3-2-3 there, but it's... Oh my lord. Okay, can't muck that one up. 51... Okay, that was a bad solve, but not because of the cube. It was because of me being so bad at 4x4. Okay. What in the heck? What? I'm just gonna get that. You're a lot better now that I like Yao. I never got better at 4x4 though. That's the thing. Because I don't practice 4. 4 is on my list of most hated events. It's chilling there with 2x2 and Pyraminx. Don't know karate, no karate's made on earth. I don't know karate, but I think that I could learn. I got a Corolla, hog-tied alien, back of my Toyota. Aliens don't know karate, no karate's made on earth. I also don't know karate, but I think that I could learn. I love this guy. His music's so good. Hello, Cubic Art. How does it compare to the V7? By the V7 is my initial analysis. I don't think that, like, I'm pretty convinced already that, like, the base $20 single track is probably better than this. And, like, yeah, I'm still breaking it in, but I can't imagine that it gets too much better. Like, the original VIN 4x4 was better than this. Ugh. I think I have parity. Nope, I just did the wrong PLL. Okay. Yeah, I would not buy this, I don't think. If I wasn't a YouTube channel that did reviews and hardware stuff and liked buying new cubes to try them out, I don't think I would buy this. I think I would just get the single track Aosu. Like, if I really wanted to go super budget with it, that's what I would buy. But, like, you can get the PyCube Special Edition double track for only a couple more dollars. Because, like, this is the Surge, which comes in at, what, 31 we just looked? And the 34, you can get the matte Special Edition. So you might as well just get that for a couple extra dollars. Take only what you need from it. Whoops. There we go. Hello, Silly Paper Ducky. Yes, cubes. Whoops. Ooh, 3861. I mean, I've gotten a couple sub 40s on it, so like it's not terrible, but I think that your Aosu would probably be a lot more reliable. Like, switching to this just feels so much better. Like, this is definitely more reliable than the VIN would be, I think. I will say that, like, very, very, very slightly smaller size of the VIN doesn't feel bad. But I still think that their V1 was better. Kind of sad, if you ask me, because, like, I'm like semi excited for this, and I like had a warning because like I know people who have had it before me, so like I kind of knew like don't get too excited about it, but like I was still hoping that it would be semi decent. But I don't even know. I mean, okay, I guess it is semi decent, but it's not like, yeah, I'm not amazed by it, you know. Oh man, all those flips is depressing. At 4x4? Yeah. I mean, what the average comp cutoff time is 110, I feel like. So if you're below 110, you're probably good. I think that's kind of what they assume beginner is. Also, my average is not fairly represented by this live stream because this cube is not amazing. Oh, on 3x3 for beginner, I would still say yeah. I mean, it depends on like how beginner you are, but if you like just learn beginner's method, absolutely. Hmm. You're learning F2L right now? Nice. Yeah, I would say where you're at, like, you're probably at a good time. Man, why does parity have to ruin everything? That could have easily been a sub that 40 solve. And then you get parity. Double parity, too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know about this one though, guys. Like this cube. I mean, not that I'm the most qualified to talk about 4x4, but like I would still be using the Asu in comp. Man, double parity again? Oof. That was significantly worse, though. That solve felt pretty solid, but like it just felt locky too, though. Like, I don't know. Like the solve, like solution felt pretty decent, but the cube itself felt meh. Okay. Okay, we've built half centers. Wow. That was such a smooth finish to half centers. Oh, that almost felt bad. Like it was gonna pop or something. Kind of threw off the whole mojo of the solve, if you ask me. 4612. Now let me do a solve on the Asu now. Like, I would like to solve this on the bottom. Come on. Where is it? Ah! I have one of them depressing cases. Why is this all sad cases? Oh. Man, what is... Maybe this cube isn't better. No, it is. I mean, I got a 50, but, like... That was mostly me just going, like, what the heck? But, like, this cube feels so much better than this one. Like, if anything, I would use this as a warm-up cube, so when I switch to that cube, I'm, like, super excited to be using it instead of this one. So I would say not better than the Asu. You think my camera is glitching out? Yo, my face camera really is glitching out. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, maybe it's fixed. I don't really know. I mean, to be fair, it's been going for a while. It looks like it's still glitched out. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna probably be finishing up soon, so. And honestly, it looks like most of stream is behind a little bit. Oh my gosh, this cube makes me sad. Okay, that centers was actually not bad. Yo, that's crazy. I saw first pair going into that. Okay, so it doesn't like N perms or J perms. Because that should have easily been a really fast solve, and it was not. So, there's that. How many have I done? 19? Okay, I'm going to finish this average of 25, and then we're going to end for the day, okay? So, 6 more solves. And then we're going to leave. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Actually, that center kind of materialized nicely. So did, like, all of half centers? And I wasn't even, like, necessarily trying to do half centers, but it just kind of happened. Because I think half centers is, like, only good if the scramble force feeds it to you. If that makes sense. And I feel like I was kind of force-fed half centers there. Oh my god. This cube hates lefty J-perm. The GAN 16. Yeah, I think the GAN 16 is a hit or a miss, but yeah, it is. I would generally say it's pretty good. What am I doing? There we go. I like it. It feels a tad flimsy for me, however. But, like, I can put down a good average with it. I just don't know if it's something I'd like to take officially, because it makes me feel uneasy when I feel like I can break the cube. If that makes sense. But it's definitely a good cube. Like, I'm not going to deny that. I just personally am not. Whoops. Whoa! Cube drop. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. 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 Oh, we're all sorts of messed up. We're all sorts. I'm gonna put that in as a 50 and call it. That was so bad. V100 better than what? I think, and this is going to be a hot take, for me, yes, right? But somebody else might say something else, right? Like, because, like, if a cube is better than something or not is so subjective. Personally, I think so. Because I can get more consistently good times on it. I don't feel like I'm going to break the cube. But, like, Maddie might tell you that the GAN 16 is better because he mains the GAN 16 and he got NAR with it. So, like, I don't know. Thanks, Caden. Hi. We have 3 more solves before I go bye-bye. Which is probably good because my jaw is starting to get sore. The joys of having dental surgery. Talking for too long makes me sore. I mean, I'm only like 48 hours out of the dental surgery, so like it's healing a lot faster than I expected it to, but it's not amazing yet. Like, I'm not looking forward to my porridge for dinner, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be amazing. Like, I'm so sick. Like, you guys don't understand. Last night, I made a bag of instant mashed potatoes and sat there and ate them in sadness because I couldn't have pizza. Like, that's how my night went last night. It sucked. So, ugh. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to stay on the Aosu train. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's solved. Duh. I was like, what's going on? You never heard instant mashed potatoes? Oh, it's basically just a mix, and you get some hot water, and you mix the mix in, and then boom, potatoes. Pretty basic, but they're nice and soft, so you can have them after dental surgery. I think I might try goulash tonight because it's rather soft. As long as I chew the ground beef on the noodles on the other side of my mouth, I think I should be okay. Alright, guys, this is the last solve of the stream. Can we make it a good one? Probably not, because I hate 4x4, but we're going to try. Yeah, spuds. Oh, chat, we're already cooked. We're already cooked. Whoops. Oh yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. 50.86. So my mean on this cube was 47.99. That's so bad for me. Okay. So, today we tried out the Vin V2 and the Super Oolong. I'm a big fan of the Super Oolong. I like it. You guys will definitely have to keep an eye out on my reviews on these puzzles. They will be coming probably in the next couple days. As I sit down and spend more time with them and solve on them more. I really have to think about how I feel about this Vin 4x4 V2 because like I'm not convinced that it's anything special. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you very, very much to our super chatters and our new member today. I really appreciate that as well. Maybe we'll still do the relay stream. Is the Super Island better than the V100? I honestly not quite sure if I have an answer for you on that one yet. Because I've only done about 20 solves on the 30 solves on the Super Oolong, which is not enough for me to know. But it's definitely pretty good. I mean, it's a Moyu cube, so I'm a big fan. But compared to the V100, I don't know if I can say for sure yet. Because the V100 is a pretty good cube. So I'm going to have to take some time to really, like, sit down. I'm probably going to end up doing, like, a mega 3x3 comparison at the end of the year because there's just so much stuff that came out this year. Come on, we have the Super Whale on V2. That was this year, right? Not really last year. It was this year. Super Oolong, V11, V100, GAN 16. Like, there's just so many 3x3s that came out this year. So, a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I might just do a big 3x3 comparison for this year. But yeah, I don't know. It might be better. It might not be. I can't say for sure, to be honest with you yet. We'll talk about that in my review for sure. But until then, I must leave you a question. How Ming TG getting forgotten? I'm probably going to order one of those tomorrow, so don't worry. I actually don't have one, so I can't tell you if I think it's good or not. But we're going to find out. I hear that it's a heavier cube, and I actually don't mind heavier cubes, so we'll see. But yeah, with that being said, guys, your boy Fat Rock's got to head out. I'm going to go do a saltwater rinse in my mouth and try to eat something soft. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Keep an eye out for my reviews on these puzzles, and thank you for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And I have some exciting things coming, so make sure you subscribe and wait for those. It's going to be really fun. Anyways, that's it for me. Peace out. Peace out.